Good afternoon. My name is Sofia, and I would like to present my bachelor research titled Observation of Changes in Formation Locomotion in the mother calf diet of Yangtze Finless porpoises housed in captive environment. Yangtze Finless porpoise is the only freshwater porpoise in the world. It is endemic to lower and middle reaches of Yangtze River in China and its connecting lakes Jianghan and Dongting. Numbers of the species dropped dramatically from 1991, and it has been classified as critically endangered in 2013 due to factors such as overfishing, pollution, and injuries inflicted by gear and boats. The aim of the study is to explore maternal care and infant independence in the species by observing the changes in mother's positioning relative to her calf and other relevant behaviors. In particular, changes in two predominant positions, echelon and infant swimming, as these formations represent a form of aquatic infant carrying and offer the calf different hydrodynamic and social advantages. The subjects of the study were the adult female porpoise F9 and her calf F9C. She is the first second generation female Yangtze porpoise bred in captivity and was around 7 months old at the beginning of the observation period. They were kept in the breeding pool belonging to the Beiji Dolphinarium of the Institute of Hydrobiology of the Chinese Academy of Sciences. The samples were obtained in the form of a series of videos dating from 18th of January to 25th of May of 2023. The videos were viewed through VSP player application, and focal animal sampling and continuous recording methods were used to collect data from F9, each recording session lasting 30 minutes. In total, there were 17 observation sessions, and the ethogram used was provided by Dr. Sara Platto and supplemented based on observations. The raw data achieved was turned into the tables of percentages of duration and rates of occurrence. The mean numbers and standard deviation were calculated. Here you can see the results. On the left is the graph of percentages of duration of echelon and infant swimming. Both showed a wave-like pattern with 3 peaks for echelon and 2 for infant, with echelon having generally higher percentages. This, together with strong fluctuations, was an unexpected finding, as by this age time spent in echelon was supposed to gradually decrease. However, after the day 266, its percentages all stayed below 30%, while infant swimming started to increase. In the right top corner is the graph of all other formations with a lesser degree of proximity, which were regarded as group swimming for the purposes of the study. They demonstrated a significant rise in both the duration and rate by the end of the timeline, which could represent the calf's transition into a more adult mechanism of accompanying its mother. One other important behavior was synchronous breaching, which on average constituted 32% of the all breaching and has shown a modest increase in the second half of the timeline. This supported the findings of Hamel et al. In wild harbor porpoises, suggesting the importance of this behavior both in coordination within the diet and as an indicator of social relationship. So echelon swimming was overall more prevalent, and the mean of roughly 25% was more similar to previous studies, while infant swimming mean was much lower. It is possibly due to lack of need to travel and forage for F9, as well as the absence of other adult porpoises, leading to a reduced need for social signaling, shelter, and accompanied rest. The wave-like pattern could represent the parent-offspring conflict, as the highest observed percentage of tail slapping occurred on one of the days with a decrease in both formations, potentially as an attempt of avoidance by F9. The increase observed in infant swimming from day 266 was also similar to those happening in captivity with males and in wild during the mating season. Therefore, it could also be the preferred position during the mating season, even without males in vicinity. First peak also coincided with the highest peak in suckling behavior, signaling the nutritional benefits of this position. In conclusion, most of the values were similar to those achieved in previous studies, while the differences could be attributed to different social and physical environments and limitations of the study, such as single observer bias and fluctuating intervals between the recording dates. Results shown both from the swimming formations and stable synchronous breaching demonstrated a continuous strong association between the diet, giving additional evidence about the prolonged maternal care in this endangered species. It could therefore be crucial to keep the mother-calf pair together until complete weaning in captivity and to minimize disturbances in their natural habitat year-round to prevent immature separations. I thank my tutors and the Institute of Hydrobiology of the Chinese Academy of Sciences for allowing me to conduct the study and helping. Thank you.